you wonderful people of Ghana, it's your Nigerian girl pleasure bringing you political news in our channel, Ghanatube. Dr. Gideon Bako has actually now understood, and he has publicly come out to say that, in fact, the truth is, impact of COVID, the Russia-Ukraine war, actually is weakening everything. You know, NDC did propaganda in opposition, but now we are waking up to the reality. Wow. NDCs were actually really fighting that the NPP were using the COVID, the Russia-Ukraine war as an opportunity to exploit people. Now, Dr. Bako Gideon has actually come out to say that impact of COVID, Russia-Ukraine war, NDC did propagandas in opposition, but now waking up to the reality. Member of the Parliament of Tano North, Dr. Gideon Bako, has said that the National Democratic Congress (NDC) are now waking up to the reality that indeed COVID pandemic and Russia-Ukraine war have had a huge impact on the global economy, including Ghana. Dr. Bako notes that when the NDC was in opposition, they did a lot of propaganda against the governing party then, NPP, New Patriotic Party, when the administration cited the negative effect of the pandemic and the war of the country. And after so many years of this thing, the NDCs are actually coming up to say indeed they have actually so much to do, because this pandemic actually ruined so many things, and now I think they believe what the NPP was actually crying out, knowing fully well that this was one of the strategies they used in winning the election, saying that NPP were just making things up and the war, the Ukraine war, the COVID-19 pandemic didn't actually do much, because according to them, there were some funds that were released to the NPP. Now, he has actually come out to say that yes, when they were in power, they did a lot of propaganda coming out from him. That's a plus, coming out to actually clear his name and say the truth against the then governing party when the administration cited the negative effect of the pandemic and the war. However, he said just a few months into the office, the NDC are beginning to realize the reality. You can spare all the propaganda and make all the noise when you are in opposition, but eventually reality will catch up with you. Today, my friend in the NDC, Murtala Mohammed, is claiming that we must blame COVID and Russia-Ukraine war for Ghana's economic challenges. Yet, just a few months ago, he and the NDC appeared on national television and dishonestly criticized the NPP administration for citing those very same reasons. We did not mislead Ghana, nor were we trying to evade responsibility when we explained that our economy was thriving before these two external shocks caused to downturn. However, our opponents choose to ride on cheap propaganda, ignoring the significant and ongoing impact on the global economy. Now, the reality has indeed caught up with them like a witch under stoicism. They are beginning to confess, left, right, and center. Time indeed vindicates. They are waking up to reality, and it's not a pleasant sight. Fortunately for them, the NPP government was able to restore the economy back to the historical GDP of over $1 trillion cedis, unpredicted in our history. We await how this government will build on this solid milestone, Dr. Bako wrote on his X. According to him, he said, today my friend in the NDC, Murtala Mohammed, is claiming that we must blame NDC and Russia-Ukraine war for Ghana's economic challenges. Yet, a few months ago, he and the NDC appeared on the national television and honestly criticized the NPP administration for citing those very same words. And the thing is, it's only the person that wears the shoe that actually know where it's bedding them. Are they coming out to actually tell Ghanaians the truth of whatever that is happening? And they should own it up very well, so that the people of Ghana will actually know that what they were doing was co-politics, yes, so that they will actually come into power. And that is actually what is happening. We did not mislead Ghana, nor were we trying to evade the responsibility. And his comments comes after a time when the Minister of Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation, Ibrahim Murtala Mohammed, has said the National Democratic Congress (NDC) never said that the COVID-19 pandemic and Russia-Ukraine war do not affect the global economy, including Ghana. Wow, what a time to be alive. He said that what they refused to accept was an attempt by the previous National Patriotic Party (NPP) administration to blame the entirety of the challenge on COVID-19 and Russia-Ukraine war. In a post on the Facebook page, he said, "I hear our incompetent and corruption-infected friend in the micro minority are saying that I admitted in my speech in Geneva that COVID-19 and Russia-Ukraine war had been the cause of the economic challenges we faced in Ghana under their watch, in an attempt to justify how grossly incompetent they managed the economy of Ghana. I do not know whether I should cry or laugh. Even in their attempts to lie, they demonstrate gross incompetency. For the purpose of emphasis, I want to be clear. We have never said that those two incidents never had an effect somewhat on the global economy and that of Ghana. What we refused to accept was when they desperately attempted to clear the entirety of the mess they created on COVID-19 and Russia-Ukraine war. We did so, pointing to other countries, particularly our neighbors who faced similar challenges yet managed their economy far better than they did. Perhaps the current trade war between America, China and Europe, which I refer to, was to be there. These dudes are not learning at all." Prior to the Facebook post, Ibrahim Murtala Mohammed has said that ongoing trade war between the United States and its partner poses economic challenges to the country, including Ghana. In a speech delivered at an event on Monday, he noted that when two elephants fight, it is the grasshoppers that actually suffers. He further stated that the broader effect of the COVID-19 pandemic cannot be lost on any country, including Ghana. The recent global challenges such as the Russia-Ukraine war and the unfortunate trade war, which started at a suspicion on how we are living in reality, and takes into consideration the popular saying in Ghana that when two elephants fight, it is the grasshopper that suffers. So we do know the challenges that will be confronting us, he said. The Tamale Central lawmaker added, "The broader effect of the COVID-19 pandemic cannot be lost on any country, including Ghana, despite the economic challenges. Ghana has devised several plans and strategies towards achieving the SDGs, leveraging on science, technology, and innovation. It is gratifying to know that Ghana is one of the foremost countries to have developed a science, technology, and initiative roadmap for the attainment of the Sustainable Development Goals, a blueprint to showcase the application of SDI in the area of agriculture, digital innovation, industry, among others." Please do well to like, comment, and follow. Put on your notification bell to get all our news one by one. Thanks.